I wanted to use my Goal Zero solar generator the other day, but it was completely dead. I had forgotten to plug it in after my last trip. So I plugged it in, but this is what happened. The lights started flashing. Well, I knew how to reset it. I'd even taped the instructions on the top. To reset, hold units and info buttons for 3 seconds. So here's the units and here's the info buttons. And I held them 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000. But it didn't do any good. Still flashing. I emailed tech support at Goal Zero. These are the instructions that I got back from Goal Zero. The first step says turn the Yeti 400 over. We're going to remove the bottom panel by removing the 10 screws. So I'll try that. And then just get them all unscrewed. Now let's see if we can get the bottom off. Oh yeah, it comes right off. And then the instructions are talking about some wires, red and black wires right here. They want me to disconnect all 4 battery connections. They said there's 2 red and 2 black, and that they just disconnect by pulling apart. So see this thing here? I think this is what they're talking about. So let me see if I can, oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I made some labels that say left and right, and I've got some tape. So this one is going to be a left one. And I'll just tape it on real quick. Okay. Here's a black one. There. So I'm going to put a left sticker on that one too. There's the red one on the right. I haven't found the other black one yet. Oh, it's down in there. Okay. Simply disconnect it. There, I got it. I guess I don't have to put a label on because the left ones are labeled. Now I gotta somehow get to that black one that's way down in there. Not actually all that easy. There. Then it says, when all the cables are disconnected, let the unit sit there for 10 minutes. Set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Okay, now it's been 10 minutes. I'll plug it back in and let's see what happens. Red. Yeah, I kind of have to give it a good push to make sure it's seated. Then black. Not room to grab stuff, so it's pretty challenging. Black to black on the right. Then here's the bottom. Looks like it probably ought to go this way. Okay, that's there. Now I start the long process of putting all the screws back in. Okay, now turn it right side up. Let's see. Let's plug it in and see what happens. Oh. 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 Drat. Well, the next step is to contact customer support again. I sure hope this isn't a dead battery because it was expensive. Well, I emailed Goal Zero customer support again, and they said, unfortunately, that is the last troubleshooting available. It does sound like the power supply is possibly not functioning correctly, and then they gave me a link. I ordered the new power cord, and when it gets here, we'll see if that works. Here's the new power supply. Let's open it and see if it works. Well, this is completely different. Oh, does this go inside of the unit? This says Yeti Link expansion module, which I think is something for, sounds like a newer model. I'm not sure. Oh, this was sold to somebody entirely different, but it was the box was addressed to me, but it was sold to somebody named Don Malilo. So it isn't the item that I ordered, and I don't know if it will work. I'll have to call Goal Zero. I tried to ask Goal Zero whether I could use the new power supply to charge my Yeti, and they didn't answer that yet. So I wanted to figure out if I could use the new one. I looked up on the internet and it said that the voltage, current, whether it's DC, those are things that matter. So on my old power adapter, I could see the output voltage is 16 volts at 5 amps. And on the new one, it says that the output voltage is 16 volts at 7.5 amps. So for the Yeti, it says that the charging inputs could be 15 to 26 volts, so 16 volts falls within that, up to 10 amps, so 7.5 amps falls within that. So I think I'm safe to plug it in, so let's give it a try. Okay, so I've got the new power supply plugged into the wall. You can see the green indicator light is on. Now is the moment of truth. I will plug this into the charging port and we will see what happens. Wish me luck. Oh no. Well, I guess this whole thing was for nothing. Well, this was not the ending that I was hoping for. I was hoping to show you that by persevering I could get it working again, but I guess sometimes that's just not possible. If anybody else knows how to fix this, I'd appreciate if you could share.